guys, today we are going to be making a cityscape. Our first step is to use our ruler and draw a straight line across the bottom of our paper. It should be a little bit less than halfway up, and I used a Sharpie so you could see, but you guys are going to use a pencil. Then we're going to take different shapes, most of them are rectangles or squares, and we're going to build a city. I can put tall buildings, short buildings, I can turn them either way, and it's a building. So I'm just going to keep going until I have a line of buildings all the way across my paper. My next step is to put glue on my buildings. So I'm going to start at the beginning and just put a thin line of glue or some dots around the edge. Okay, after I have glue, then I'm going to flip the buildings over and line them up along that horizontal line that I drew. I want to make sure to cover up the line, and I want the bottom of all my buildings to make a nice straight line. So I just flip them over one at a time. Some people like to put two pieces of paper together to make one building. So you could come back now and add some towers to some of your buildings by adding rectangles on top of squares or other rectangles. So I'm going to do a couple of those details. The most important thing is to make sure we have a straight line at the bottom and that there's no pink space showing between our buildings. We want one solid line of buildings to make our cityscape. So I'm going to add a couple more details. And then I'll be all finished. Okay. Most cities have lots of buildings. A lot of cities are built on the water. Why do you think that some of the biggest cities in the world are built right next to water?